StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of MidRank Madness. This is a platinum level game sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of MidRank Madness. And it's going to be a game between Rayback and Antiga on Whirlwind, the latter edition. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is Rayback. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is Antiga. Antiga. Something sci-fi is itching my brain. There's a memory of something Antiga. Maybe the name of a starship or something. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments if you know what Antiga is. All right. So Rayback, the red Zerg player. Antiga, the blue Terran player. We will see who will come out on top here in MidRank Madness. This is our examination of gold, platinum, and diamond level replays. I know there's a pretty wide spread, but I figured this is the most ignored segment of StarCraft 2 players, and they deserve their moment in the sun. Let's see. That was a 17 hatch out of Rayback. Very, very smart to go that way. I'm going to assume a 17 extractor, 17 pool at this point, although maybe it's going to be a pool before extractor. I like getting gas out because, again, I'm going to be aggressive, but perhaps he's okay with slowlings. Won't quite have that gas ready to go for the speed when that spawning pool pops, but that's just fine. Looks like a Reaper expand out of Antiga. Already has the gas coming in. Already has the barracks wrapping on up, and I have one heck of a Reaper name here for you today. And I'm sorry if that teased you, and it turns out to be something where it's not a Reaper, and I don't use the name. That'd be very sad, but here we go. Come on, Antiga, make a Reaper. Do it. I know it's MidRank Madness. I know it's scary to make Reapers, but you have enough money to make a Reaper. Come on. Oh, it's a Marine. Dang it. You guys are just going to have to wait till the next game, I guess is what it is. The next use of a Reaper here. Overlord is scouting the correct direction. Slow Overlord here to the bottom right towards his blue opponent. If he's smart, he's going to get to about the place where he can see his opponent and then back out, because the range of an Overlord is greater than the range of a building. But nope, flying right on over. And guess what? You are now visible. Your opponent knows you're in the bottom left. So just again, a little bit of a tip there is you can go to the very edge of the vision as soon as you see that supply depot. If you're not planning on scouting any further, just back out. Just back out. That way the blue Terran cannot see you. He's running for this dead airspace. I don't know if he's going to get there, man. That seems really dangerous to me. But the good news is that Rayback can do pretty much whatever he wants for the next little while. He can drone up a ton. There's no chance of any aggression from the Terran player in the next couple of minutes anyway. And he's making command center inside his main base. So can he live? Overlord is getting shot at. Now he's trying. Oh, don't go there. The Marine's going to come kill you. Look, his friend's coming up the ramp. And, yep, goodbye, Overlord. Slow Overlord, you is dead. Does that supply block our Zerg player? Indeed it does. 31 out of 28. Some Lings come. They were trying to save the Overlord, but instead they'll just have to get revenge on him. Oh, look at that. Microing that one Zergling, bringing him back to keep him alive for further battles. Don't put him in the front, though. I mean, I like the micro earlier, but keep him towards the back here. Meanwhile, is there anything? Are we droning up back here? It is 24 to 22 harvesters. Has more than his opponent, Terran player. And good job moving up the ramp and then moving back. No reason to sacrifice all these Lings here. I don't... What did I just say? Get back. Okay, all right. Ling has 2 hit points. He is somewhat delaying the landing of this command center. Antiga doesn't want to move out till he's sure everything's going to be fine with that. Is there no speed? No speed opening out of Antiga and going for a macro hatch. No. At this point, just throw down. He is throwing down a third and a macro hatch. All right. The reason this is a problem is the injects are not exactly spot on right now, as we can see. This queen has 78 energy at the 3-minute mark. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. There's creep spread from this queen. That's nice. Could also inject. Has enough energy to do so at this natural hatchery. But being stuck on slow Lings this long is a really bad sign for you, Zerg player. Meanwhile, Terran player getting a factory, getting additional barracks. Nothing too crazy to see here. Although no starport, which is a little bit crazy, and getting an armory. I mean, armory is for biological upgrades. Armory is also for the Hellbat transformation. This factory may be going to be for Hellbats. Let's see. Let's see if he makes Hellbats here. It's like a Hellbat Marine push. Anyway, third base on the way for Rayback. Macro hatch here, too, making enough queens for each of his hatcheries. I cannot believe he's skipping speed. This is absolutely blowing my mind. Dude, speed, it increases the utility of Lings by about 800%. It's the truth. It is Hellbat. All right, so Antiga's going Hellbat Marine here. That barracks throwing down a reactor. That barracks already has a reactor. This barracks has a tech lab and hasn't gotten stim or concussive shell, but has gotten combat shield. So has used the tech lab for something. Is now working on stim, which is just fine. But I mean, this is a Zerg's dream right here, right? You're left alone for the first 5 minutes of the game. You should have like 70 harvesters at this point. Your injects should be on point. You shouldn't make anything but drones. And I mean, honestly, he only has 6 lings, so it's not like he's going crazy with army units. But, man, he's getting speed for his overlord. That's good. I mean, not getting, he already has it. So here comes a small push. A Marine Hellbat. The ling, scouting ling, does see that. I mean, if just briefly, not sure that Rayback recognized what that was. He's making 10 lings. 10 slowlings, throwing down a spine crawler at the front. I'd almost... I mean, is there time to make 2? He's got some queens here. Queens should be good in this situation. So queens maybe tank. Slowlings do some flanking, like taking 8 years to get there because they're slowlings. Creep spread is going to connect these 2 bases, almost connect the second and the third base. Setting up at the front door, the natural, is Antiga. He's got Marines. He's got Hellbats. Moving on in, and here we go. Queens stabbing away. Lings getting roasted up immediately, but coming from the backside. Going from the flank, allowing the Queens to do a lot of work here. Can the Lings take down the Hellbats? I would not have thought it possible, but they're doing it fairly well. Spine Crawler, bam, goodbye Hellbat. Spine Crawler, bam, goodbye Marine. Transfusing the Spine Crawler. Oh, Rayback, you were redeeming yourself in my eyes. Getting a Baneling Nest here. Spine Crawler having a field day. 4 kills, 5 kills. Before it gets taken down, some more Slowlings come in, take out one other Hellbat. Slowlings getting a surround on the Marines because they're on creep. And there's no stim on these guys, and somehow Rayback holds that with 2 queens, a bunch of slowlings, and a spine crawler that pops up in the middle of the battle. That was amazing. Good hold. Good hold, Mr. Rayback. Speed is now on the way. Rayback maybe forgot. Maybe he was like, how are these lings slow? Oh, crud, I forgot about speed. I mean, that happens. It happens to the best of us. Wouldn't feel too bad about it. Can the lings actually, are they going to pin these Marauder and these Marines against this wall and kill them before the bunker finishes? Holy smokes, they're going to try, that's for certain, and they're going to get... No, almost got that Marauder. 9 hit points left to him, but some reinforcing Marines came and shooed them away. The Marauder has a death wish. He's heading out on his own. Now he's heading back home. Had second thoughts there. Third base up and functional for Rayback. 58 to 30 harvesters. There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see out of our friend Rayback and Zergs, who have been essentially left alone. Okay, that one attack was pretty scary. Have not been left alone entirely to this point. Lair on the way from Rayback. Meanwhile, our Terran player is continuing Hellbat production, working on some medevacs. Excellent decision. I like that one a lot. So here's a tip. Get some medevacs out, and you can have medevacs. I don't know if you can have medevacs along with Hellbats at 5 minutes, but I don't know. That, I'm trying to think here. Terran players, help me out with this. How long would it take to get a couple medevacs and a good handful of Marines and a good couple, like 4 Hellbats, and make a push across to the Zerg? Maybe 7 minutes, 6 minutes in the hands of a good player? That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Rayback taking a 4th base just to the right of his natural and his main. He has a lot of lings doing nothing. 39 lings sitting inside his main base. I mean, at least make banelings out of some of them. You have a baneling nest somewhere. Roach Warren coming in. Spinecrawler coming in. Worried about drops, apparently, at his main base, which I can't blame him for. Baneling speed just now getting started, but 20 slow banelings on the way. Creep spread is spreading. I wouldn't say it is elite at this point, but it is spreading. It's going to give Antiga some pause before he comes in. So slowlings and banelings at the 8.5 minute mark are going to be the defense against the Blue Horde. Oh, the Blue Horde scans the 4th base. If they could force a cancel there, that'd be a big pickup for our Terran player. It's 2 base to 4 right now. Lings trying to get around, get that surround, and can't quite get the surround, but banelings are amazing, even off creep, even slow. Getting some nice cleanups on those Marauders. Antiga picks up a single Marauder. Everybody else is dead. Pickup time, not that great. The evacuation time leaves something to be desired for Air Terran on that one. So again, pretty good hold. 51 to 44 harvesters. Rayback has lost 53 lings in exchange for 28 Marines, 6 Marauders, 6 Hellbats, and an SCV. When the heck did he kill an SCV? I don't remember that at all. Maybe an SCV came up with this battle. So it looks like our friend is trying to go for like a Ling Bling Hydra thing, which I mean, we've seen similar things before, right? This isn't too insane. Not too crazy. Not too crazy at all. Hydra is good. Good. Not great against Terran. There was a game, let's see, Railgun played against a Barcode player last week. I'll put a link in the top right. Or if you don't see that there, I probably forgot. But just search Railgun versus Barcode in the last week or so. And he did this like Hydra Lurker thing against Terran. That didn't do as well, I think, as Railgun wanted it to. But go watch that game. It's like 28 minutes if you have some time today, and check it out. You might be interested in seeing the results there. All right, Liberator coming on in. Liberator, you're going to go for the 4th base or go for the main base based on the trajectories here. There are 2 Liberators in the sky. 8 Hydras in production, though. Hydras could be here to defend this base. Whoa, Spore Crawler ring in the main, though. Don't come to the main base. That is a place that is terrible for you. This 4th, much juicier. A single Spore Crawler, much less defended for you, Liberator. Don't get too close to the Spore Crawlers. Oh, not too close to the Spore Crawlers. Setting up on this mineral line, though. Good reaction time, Rayback. You are my hero. Hydras pop out of eggs, get murdered immediately. You can't walk into the circles, man. You can't. I mean, they were born into the circles, right? So that was a problem. Here's a drop, though. Antiga dropping to the main base at the same time, clearing out these Spore Crawlers. Queen's getting a nice angle on one of these Liberators. Bam, Liberator dead. The second one possibly going to die here. Hydra's going to come in from the right side, and yeah, they should be able to get this thing. Stay out of the circle. Whoa, that Hydra almost went in. Bam, quick. They're such good anti-air. Meanwhile, the Marines and Marauder are still in the main base. They are going after the spawning pool now. They have Stim. Stim seems to have worn off. They're not getting overstimmed, which is probably pretty good. Neural Parasite on the way from Rayback. A ton of Lings coming in to clear out this little drop. No Medivacs here. I think the Medivac might have died to the Spore Crawlers when it attempted to drop these units, which is why it's not around anymore. Yep, 2 Medivacs have been killed. And I don't think any Medivacs died on that first push, so it must have been from the drop inside the main base. Neural Parasite in a MidRank Madness. We have not seen this. I cannot think of a single Zerg game where there was Neural Parasite. Not a single one. So we'll see if it actually gets used. That's going to be step 2. Also, getting a Queen at your 4th base would be nice. Rayback. Also, Antiga, you need to expand, man. You're 10 minutes into this game. There we go. Going for the 3rd. I would have liked to see the expand during your attack, but I know that's hard to do. Hard to manage 2 things at once, which is why... which is why those of us in the MidRank Madness have not yet been promoted to Grandmaster. Is pretty much what it is. 11 Infestors! Oh, Rayback. Rayback is going 11 Infestors with Neural Parasite. Maybe you Neural Parasite the Liberators? That would be pretty good, actually. That would make this an interesting game for sure. Neural Parasite the Liberators and then just run in and wreck. Banelings have speed. Hydralisks are here. Banelings have 35 hit points with the upgrade, so not 40. This is definitely the latest patch. 5th hatch on the way for Rayback, up along that top left side. And yeah, Hydralisks +1/+1. Banelings +1 Carapace. Here we go. I don't know, man. Do you want to walk in these circles and die? Liberators get setting up them circles. Banelings getting them big crashes on, though. Nice surround. The Hydra is just getting mopped up by the Liberators, though, trying to get outside and just kind of walking to their own deaths there. The Micro left something to be desired there. Also, wait for the Infestors. Do they have enough for Neural Parasite? They don't. It takes 100 energy. Not quite there yet. But good defense there by Antiga. Really needs some Medivacs. There are none in production right now, and he has none in the sky. If you're going to go this heavy on the bio, make some Medivacs, dude. Oh, boy. Burrow, Infestor. Burrow. There's a Fungal. Tosses down. Are you trying to chain Fungal tanks and stuff? Apparently so. Get out of there. Burrow, move. Run. Oh, one Infestor does not burrow. Gets shot down by a Liberator with 1 kill. Very proud of herself there. Liberators go home. I still want to see this. I want to see the Burrow Liberators Neural Parasite all of these Liberators and then just destroy everything. Because the Liberators are the problem here. I think Rayback handles this little ground army with little to no difficulty. Although, there's really nothing opposing him here at the 4th base with Marines and Marauders crushing his Queens. And there's the Neural Parasite on a tank. Oh, both the tanks. Tanks are splashing. Brr, what is going on? I don't know. Another Neural Parasite on a Liberator. Tank versus tank here. Wow. Liberator shooting at other Liberators. This has been very interesting indeed. Tank fire on the Infestors, though. Oh, no, it ran out. The Neural Parasite ran out. Still murdering everything here at the 4th base. I feel like the micro potential of our Zerg player is a little bit stretched thin right now. Tossing down a lot of infested Terrans, though. Right on top of the tanks. Tanks end up getting killed. Marauders versus infested Terrans as well. Trying to get that tank down. They can't get it. The second one still alive. And the 4th base does end up dead. Ho, ho, ho. Infestors trying to get on back home without getting noticed. Antiga, has Antiga thrown down a scan yet? I don't know, but more Marauders, more Marines, more tanks coming on in. Is this a come-from-behind victory for Antiga? It very well could be right now. This 4th base is toast. Extractor's gone. Queen's making... This is a bad place to hatch a Hydra. Just cancel these, Rayback. Just can't... All right, lost those Hydras for ultimately nothing. Whew, so we got a lot of Hydras with that +1/+1. More Hydras coming in. So it's a Hydra Infester composition. I suppose maybe a Neuroparasite the tanks again. Chuck down some Fungals on the bio. And then hope the Liberators don't wreck your head. Who knows? Rayback has a lot of money though. 1,500 minerals, 900 gas. Doing absolutely nothing in the production tab. 0 things in the production tab right now. And look at this, a third base under construction by Antiga, transferring drones over, transferring SCVs over. They're just going to long distance mine, which is not super efficient, but it's going to be okay in the long run. 40 to 51 harvesters, only lost 4. So I feel like Rayback had a lot of workers. He just made a ton of buildings and didn't replace the drones he used to make the buildings. Overlord's getting killed by Liberators here at this 5th base. Another huge attack. Hydra's getting a nice surround on these units though. Marauder is not very good against Hydralisks. They pick off a medevac that is retreating with units inside it. Liberators could wreck this 5th base if they wanted, or 4th base if they wanted. 5th base is up here with a Viper. There are Vipers on the field. Oh, medevac. Oh, medevac. Yikes. Or is that a tank? I feel like that was maybe a tank. What do we got here? So there's our attack. All the Liberators. Oh, it's all the Liberators. Jeez, they flew right over those Hydras. Okay, that was bad. That was bad for a Terran player. Antiga, it's 123 to 89 total supply. Making Marines, making Marauders, getting +2 infantry weapons, +2/+2 for the Hydras. Coming in for Rayback, though. 5th base, like I said, completed, yet somehow not saturated whatsoever. The 4th base should be dead. Liberators here, they had air control. There are no Spore Crawlers or any Queens or anything to speak of here, and they could have just thrown down some Defender mode circles and just chose not to. So we got Vipers sucking energy off of the HP of these extractors. I don't know what you're planning on using these for. Maybe Parasitic Bomb against the Liberators, but you just wiped out that Liberator fleet, man. 8 dead Liberators in this game. 0 left. Okay, 1. 1 left, and no more in production. So I feel like we've gone away from Liberator just a little bit. Planetary Fortress here at this 4th base for Antiga. So looking okay. I'd say, let's see, income tab, yeah. Oh, geez, almost tripling the mineral income for the Zerg right now. Gas income is about 600 for each, but mineral income definitely favoring our Terran player, and it feels like he's spending his money a little bit better. Yeah, look at that. Down around 200 minerals in the bank, spending it as soon as he gets it. Getting so many Marines, so many Marauders. He's got a lot of production facilities back home. I like the number of barracks that he has. He's constructing additional starports. Excellent decision there as well. And Rayback is going for this weird Hydra Infester Viper combo. Maybe Blinding Cloud is what we're looking at here. Parasitic Bomb is good against clumped units, not really good against single Liberators, as we see here. I really still want to see a Liberator get Neuroparasited, set up a Defender mode circle on the Terran's own stuff. That is what I want. As a Zerg player, that is what I want to see. Also, I think it'd be interesting. Haven't seen that yet. So here we go. Neuroparasite on that Liberator. Defender mode circle tossed down on this rally point. Is this Marauder going to die? No, canceled. Canceled it? No, it's there. Wait, I'm so confused. Did he cancel that?
Assimilation complete.
That's so cool. That's such a great sound. Liberator sets up, and there we go! Harassing the natural gas line. That's amazing. Liberator's like, what? How? Why am I over here? Infester's coming in. Chain Fungals. So here's the thing. You go chain Fungals, and you have something to follow it up. Infestors. That's what you got to do. Oh, man. Liberator's getting scanned, getting burned out of the ground there. Wow. Nicely done. That is why you do not send unescorted Infestors unless you have a nice angle of escape for them. Let's take a look here. Units lost. 11 Infestors are now all completely dead. Are there any left? Nope. Rayback has stopped making those for the time being. Here come the Vipers. I don't know what they're planning on doing here. I really don't. I mean, maybe it's Blinding Cloud, but they're just getting shot at by all these Marines. Hydras saying, get away from my Vipers. Get away. A 6th base on the way for Rayback is not replacing his 3rd at all, which I find very odd. Or is that his 4th? Either way, Hydra's coming in using the yoink. Oh, the abduct on the tanks, but these Marines and Marauders are enough to deal with the Hydras. That's for sure. Hydra is retreating for their lives. Marauder with +2 attack, looking very brave, gets absolutely just murdered by about 30 Hydralisks at once. That did not feel good, I'm sure. Did not feel good for him. Hey, I was watching some early beta footage, like alpha footage of StarCraft 2 I found on YouTube, and the Hydras made the same sound they make in Brood War. Like the sound instead of the needle shooting sound, which I'm not a huge fan of. I wish they brought back the sound. Like, same damage, right? I'm not complaining about the damage or anything they do. I just want the sound to come back. Fifth base. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth base on the way for Antiga along this right side. Overlord is scouting it for a Rayback. This is turning into one heck of a back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, resources lost. 17,000 for the Zerg and 15,000 for the Terran. Both have lost 4 workers. Exactly. Ultralisk Cavern on the way. All right, Ultras are a little more MidRank Madness friendly. Less micro required, just kind of go in there and wreck face. Got to deal with the Liberators, though. Those are a problem, as there are 4 of them now. Do they have upgrades? No, no upgrades. So eventually they kill this Overlord that was over here by the 5th base. Here come the Hydras, and here they come. There we go. Parasitic Bomb on the Liberators, and it is enough to kill them with the Hydra support. Forcing a cancel on that constructing base as well. Antiga, nice reaction time canceling that instead of just losing it entirely. So Hydras, Vipers, heading away, retreating. Very happy with killing that base. Don't want to engage the main army at this point, but surprise flank attack from the bottom. Dude, attack move. Attack move. You can't just leave all your Hydras like this. The Hydras, I know they want to run, but oh, that is so many dead Hydras. That is so many dead Hydras. 151 to 122 total supply. Antiga is out for blood right now. He mad. He is mad about what happened to his 5th base. He's going to try to kill as many Hydras as possible to make up for it, and these 2 will do nicely. They are dead. Ultras are popping, though. There are Ultras on the way. They don't have great upgrades. They will have the +2 Carapace. 5th base under direct assault dies in about 3 seconds. Marines Marauders with +2/+2 stim and medevacs overhead. Pretty good. Ultra pops out, dies immediately. Blinding Cloud on the tanks. Only one of the tanks, though. Still another tank there. This Hydra group in a ton of trouble. Tank, reinforcing tank gets picked off. As Rayback does some stutter step action there, but losing a lot of Hydras. Here comes an Ultra. Is there enough for an Ultra and a handful of Hydras to do this thing? I don't know that there is. Antiga a little bit overstimmed. You really got to let these medevacs heal your guys up before too long. A lot of dead drones, though. Drone count is getting a little bit low at 28 right now. Counterattack from Rayback. He's moving in the Ultras. He's moving in the Hydras, bringing the Infestors along because why not? At this point, 6 base under direct assault again by Antiga. Not again, but another base under assault by Antiga. That's what I meant to say. 6 base going to die. What is popping out here? Hydras that are immediately killed. Drones getting killed as well. Rayback is down. Let's say 18 Harvesters when all is said and done. 18 Harvesters left for our Zerg player. Reinforcing it is getting picked off by this little Hydra Ultra combo. Hydra Ultra, pretty good combo, it turns out. Viper is getting hit by this single missile turret here at the 3rd base. And Ultra's going to town. Hydra is picking up as many SCVs as they can. Wow, bringing that down to 31. Can they get his orbital command? I'm sure they can. +2 attack on Hydras is very, very scary. Ultra's clearing out what is on the ground, which is refineries right now. And excellent job. Excellent counterattack by Rayback. But here comes the army, and they are upset. They are upset about losing that base. Actually coming in to defend this 5th. That is not actually here yet. It is under construction. So Rayback has a decision. Go back on the creep where it's safe. No, continue pushing on his enemy planetary fortress here at this 4th. And he's going to get sandwiched as well. I don't know about this. Liberator setting up shop. Single Ultra. Good repair out of Antiga. I think he's got this. Hydras are standing inside defender mode circles. Marines Marauders murdering them. 2 Ultras not enough to kill a planetary fortress with that much repair. And the Ultras end up getting killed as they walk through the defender mode circles of doom. 7 kills on that one Liberator. At least one of those is an Ultralisk. Rayback trying to replant his 4th right now that he lost so long ago. But nope, there's the cancel. There's some more dead drones. Dang it, Rayback. Rayback down to 14 drones, 18 lings on the way with 8 banelings in construction as well. This is a very small army, though. 146 to 32 total supply. Lings coming in, banelings coming on in. The stutter step, pretty good. Not the greatest. Did lose some units, but that's it. A good game out of Rayback. Rayback is defeated. Antiga is victorious. And Rayback has left the game. All right, we will give Antiga his moment to shine here. Gonna mute him, though. Oh, he left. He left just as I muted. Okay. Whew. So that's it. That was pretty fun. It was a pretty fun MidRank Madness. Maybe not as high like Diamond-y level as we've seen recently in the MidRank Madness stuff, with the exception of my games from last week. But, well, Platinum into Diamond. I don't know. Anyway, not the highest level play for sure, but it's MidRank Madness, right? It's not Into the Void. There were some good ideas here. Rayback experimented with Vipers and Infestors. Didn't really have much success with that. I feel like if he'd just gone Hydra Ultra from about the middle of the game, he would have been in a better position. But Antiga came back, man. That repair on this 4th base was huge. Didn't really have much defense. here at the 3rd, but that was okay. It turned out okay in the end. But look at this production, continued production out of Antiga pretty much the whole game here. Yes, he was starting to float some stuff, but I like how there are lines of reinforcements coming across the map. This group of units continued to get bigger as the game went on. Upgrades were fine for the bio. I'd like to see +3/+3, especially since you already have an armory and have a lot of money, but that's okay. Sometimes things get lost in the shuffle. So great job, Terran player. Way to weather the storm, the early harassment from the Zerg, and some discouragement about those first battles. But victory to the Terran today. All right, so that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.